We are live, back on the Welty YouTube channel with a live stream. First time in a while. It is September 11th, 2024. Happens to be a Wednesday, September 11th, a day we in this nation will never forget the date of. If you have not today done some specific prayer, some specific, maybe a moment of silence or whatever, intentional thought about the events of 9/11, 2001, I'd encourage you to do that at some point today. It's 11:58 a.m. as I start this live stream. We still have 2 minutes of the morning left. It is the morning. And at this time, on September 11th, 2001, by this time in the day, they had already struck both towers and the Pentagon, and chaos ensued. It's crazy to me. It was early in the day. It was in the morning. Tough day. Tough day. The entire day was tough. What's up, Tony? What's up, Thomas? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for your support in the live chat. If you would like to speak in the live chat and you can't figure out why your message won't go through, it's because you aren't subscribed. Hit the subscribe button and introduce yourself into the conversation. I'd love to hear from you. What's up, Tremaine? Hey ho. Hey ho Studios in the chat. Hope everyone's been doing well. I'm really hungry. I'm going to start off with a visit to Jack in the Box, I think. How's the drive-through line looking? It's not bad. Let's give it a try. Lots to talk about, as always. When I take such a break from the live stream, we've got plenty to talk about. The debate last night, I've got some more thoughts on that. I posted a reaction video before I went to sleep last night, but I've got some more reaction ahead. NFL Week 1 is in the books. Chicago Bears started off on the right foot. I'll talk a little bit about that at some point. We got to stop at some point and cash the $20 scratch-off profit from one of our last YouTube shorts. I'm going to turn this in and get my 20 bucks. I also brought with me a haircut coupon. This live stream will end with me driving to Great Clips to get a haircut. $13.99 haircut expires September 25th. I might as well do it now. Oh, I want to get, shaped up and trimmed up properly before my orientation for my new W-2. It's official, y'all. And I'll make a YouTube video about this soon, but I passed my audition. Everything's official. I'm hired on. My orientation date 1 week from today. I will go in for a 6-hour day 1 week for today. I don't know what to expect on that day, but I'm ready. Super excited to finally be earning some money again. I've gone a really long time. I've gone months without earning anything that would qualify as a full-time income. We've just been I've been getting some things in line. I did the 2-month training class through the community college to get my opportunity. 5 days a week for 8 weeks, 5 hours a day. I did that with no pay. So here we are. It's about to start to pay off a little bit. It's about to start. Hey Ho Studios. We'll start from the top. says, thoughts on the debate. I'll give a couple more thoughts than I gave in my video in a moment. Hey, I would like a sweet tea, 16 ounce, and let me do 2 tacos, please. That'll do. Hey, a couple quick thoughts about the debate to answer the question. A couple things that I didn't go over in my YouTube video that I meant to. I just forgot. Props to Kamala Harris for 2 things. She did 2 things that really impressed me. Number 1, she got on the stage with Trump. At this point, I'm impressed by anybody that gets on a stage with a man who was shot at while he was on stage. I don't care that there was nobody else in the room. There was like 5 people in the room or whatever it was. We had a camera person. We had 2 moderators. We had 2 people on the stage. I'm sure we still had Secret Service in there, even with all, even in that limited of an environment. I'm sure they were still in there. There were not many people in the room. There was almost no threat level, but there's always a threat level. I respect Kamala for even getting on the stage with him. I just noticed something. DoorDash thinks I'm in New York, and I did not do that. I've never seen it do that. Okay, now I've got it. Now we're good. Now we're back in the zone. That was odd. Anyway, yeah, it's been so long since I've used DoorDash that they think I'm in New York. The Driven Dad has deleted several messages from Tremaine Hayho. I'm not sure why. Oh, I can still view them. Let's see. I'm not sure why Tony has blocked the Driven Dad or Hayho's messages. What's up, Steve? Thank you for coming in. Thomas says, it's a hard job. I have been watching all the card counting YouTube channels. I'm full-time YouTube now, man, but it's hard struggling to get my $100 minimum off of just ad revenue. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. What's up, Victory Lap? Welcome in. You know, I just started to feel different ways about a couple things in terms of the W-2. I started to feel like an opportunity in my area that didn't exist previously, a brand new casino. There was no reasonable way for me to deal cards for a living until now. So that changed the math for me a little bit. And I said, well, if I'm going to do a job, that would probably be the one that I would like to do. In terms of the combination of like I will be good at this. I will enjoy the procedure daily. And the pay is an increase from anything I've done previous. It was the correct combination. Victory Lap says gig sucks right now. Yeah, I'm afraid of that. I've logged into DoorDash here for the first time in a long time. And I'm not even in Uber or Grubhub right now because I can't remember my Grubhub password. And Uber does not have updated insurance information for me, so I can't get in. So I'm doing DoorDash only, super slow. I may or may not deliver food during this live stream. I don't know. I may not. I'm going to try to, but I might not. If I don't, I'm just going to do the errands that I had planned, and we won't make any money. I'm hoping to make some money, though. Tony says, Broncos started off on 2 left feet. Yeah, not a good day for Bo Nix, especially because I think I talked in my fantasy football draft video about how I think the Broncos are going to be a little bit better than people think. Bo Nix looked good in preseason. Then he comes out in the regular season, throws 2 interceptions. The Broncos lose a heartbreaker to Seattle. That easily could have been the story for the Bears. They should have lost that game. They got away with one. Winning a game with 93 pass yards is incredible. Passing for 93 yards with painted nails is a problem. It's a problem. Thank you. No. Thank you. You too. Yeah, passing for 93 yards. First of all, being an NFL quarterback and painting your nails, not really, I don't know. I don't really even find that acceptable. It is what it is. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't make them not do it. There's my first DoorDash offer of the live stream. 13 minutes into the live stream, we get a $2.75 offer for 6 miles. I'm going to have to decline that. And I know Caleb Williams, he painted them Bears orange, and then he wrote number 18, Da Bears on his nails. I don't care. Just because you put the team slogan on your nails doesn't make it okay. You still painted your nails. You're still a man, a grown man, millionaire, your nails. He's going to get away with it in his career. He's going to do it if he's a good football player. But, oh my gosh, dude. In 2024, a man is going to get away with doing that if he performs. But man, if you throw for 93 yards on 29 passes, with painted nails? Oh, dude, if I was on defense, I'm talking trash all game. All game. You painted your nails to throw for 93 yards. Okay. All right. But we got the win. And we're on Monday Night Football this weekend on my birthday. My birthday is September 15th, Sunday. The Bears get Sunday Night Football on my birthday. I cannot wait. And we're going to be in Houston. And he's going to have a chance to redeem himself. Because, man, the heat really would have been on him had we not won that game through our defense and special teams. After that Hard Knocks, the heat would have been on. Victory Lap says, I thought about dealing cards a few years ago. Can't do it. I don't have the personality to deal with disrespectful gamblers. Well, there's different forms of disrespect, especially in this industry that I'm entering. I guess some of it would be flat out disrespect. I'm anticipating less just like inexplicable disrespect and more, there's alcohol flowing. People are having a good time. Finances are emotional more than they are logical for most people. The reason I say it's more emotional than it is logical for a lot of people who gamble is because let's say they start with $500. Let's say they sit down with $500 and they run it up to $800. And then they lose two hands in a row and now they're back down to $650. They feel like they've lost money, but they're still up. I say that because I've been there. I get it. Yeah, same thing from Victory Lap. He said, I'm a gambler speaking from experience. Thomas says, can you get tips as a dealer or are you not allowed? Yes and no. The tips are pooled and shared by the community of people that serve my same role in the building. Not with everybody. The tips aren't shared with everybody. The dealers share the tips across every shift and across every day of the pay period. Everything pulled together, divided evenly based on the hours that you worked, regardless of experience. Because you get base pay and then you get tip pay, just like DoorDash. Base pay differs for people if you have more experience and you have the training to deal a larger, wider variety of games, your base pay will be higher than mine. My base pay on day one, obviously, is the lowest possible base pay that my company offers. But I will get the same exact tip share as the most experienced dealer if we work the same amount of hours. Tony says, Ryan, you see my mistake? Unhide Hey-Ho from the channel. I unhid Hey-Ho from the channel. Good. Welcome back, Tremaine Hey-Ho, if you're still listening. Yeah, that's wild, Tony. Man, Tony says in a message to begin the live stream, rest in peace to people who were murdered on 9/11. Also, rest in peace to our privacy. And moments after Tony said that, he censored Hey Ho. Yeah, you can't be censoring Hey Ho unless he deserves it. No, I'm just kidding. Even if he deserves it, I think there's only been one time in my live stream history where I approved of somebody being muted. And I did it myself. I think I did it myself. I can't remember. There was one time we had to shut somebody up. Other than that, man, let people talk. Let people talk. I read through all my documents in the last 2 days. It took me several hours and hours to go through all the onboarding documents. It's my belief that most people don't read stuff like that. They just check the box, maybe skim it, check the box, sign it, move on. I pretty thoroughly read all this stuff. It took me a long time. I would say I was 8 out of 10 thorough. A couple things I started to skim through when I realized that they were documents intended for positions that I have absolutely nothing to do with. Or it would say, it would be a note to management, and it would say, here's what management needs to do in this scenario. And I would skip that sometimes because I'm not management. But I mean, I read this stuff nearly front to back. It took me a long time. There was a document for almost anything you can think of. When to pull the fire alarm, how to pull it, explosive threat procedure, dress code, tips. When is it appropriate to receive a tip and when is it not? Because to get a little deeper in the weeds with Thomas's question, can dealers get tips? Yes, but they have to come in a certain format. They can't just walk. You can't just cash tip a dealer. You can cash tip a dealer, but the dealer will then have to exchange the cash for chips on the table, and then drop the cash and then drop the tips, the chips as a tip. So there's a whole bunch of intricacies. It's not always. I think it'd be cool if we could just take a $20 bill. I think it'd be cool if we could just take a 20 and drop it, but they want us to exchange it for chips. I've got a little bit of cash here. No, I'm not going to do it. I don't have a pizza bag. I thought about taking a cash on delivery pizza order right there, but I did not bring my pizza bag. Let's not deal with it. Let's not worry about it. It was a $2 offer. I thought maybe it'd be worth it. Risk it for the cash tip. I'd probably, just to give us something to do, I would have accepted that. had I brought my pizza bag. What's up, Chris? Chris said, I was listening to your CD. That's good. I'm glad you're still enjoying it. The Aaron Boy mixtape. I'm trying to put another mixtape out this year, but I don't know. I've waffled back and forth. Should I force this thing out quicker before the election, or should I wait until after the election and have another bonus track or two, maybe about what happens after that? Because I freaking guarantee you, either way, either outcome, I will write a banger about the about November 5th. I have a song coming out later this week, y'all. That is get ready. Get ready. It's my personal opinion. This one coming out next is probably my favorite that I've ever done. I've never spent more time choosing a beat for a song than I did for this one. It was not even close. I spent days finding a beat because I was like, I needed something specific. For a lot of other songs, what I've been able to do in the past is sort of make stuff work. I would just find a beat that I liked and then make the song happen, fit the lyrics into it. This time, it was a bit the opposite, where I had some lyrics and I was like, no, this has to have a specific sound to it. I took days and days, and then I found a beat. And then I found sort of an internet sound, a piece of audio from the internet that could play as the intro into the song. As the beat picks up, and I said, this is it. This right here is a borderline masterpiece. Also, because I know that I have someone in the chat that likes to show their music to their children, warning, this is not the song for that. Just so you know. Just so you know, I told you ahead of time. This song coming out next, either by the end of this week or this weekend. This song coming out next, this is not the song to play in the car for the first time with your children in the car. Don't do that. we're going to wander across the street here to a gas station so that I can turn in my winning scratch-off ticket. $20 winner. And I might get a couple small ones for us to try right here on the live stream. We'll scratch a couple small ones off here before we call it quits on today's live stream. See, I was trying to do like what I would have liked to do is get two $7 DoorDashes. Would have paid for my haircut. Now, if that's not going to happen, then we can try to get a scratch off. Let's get like a $10 or $15 scratch off profit, and that will pay for my haircut. Chris says, "What's up, Tony? I don't see you guys on Pedro's live anymore." Uh-oh. 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 That might be a can of worms of a conversation. Oh man. No, I have no problem with Pedro. I just feel like, and I've said before, I feel like I'm by invitation only. I'm not just going to pop up in a live stream. But if somebody reaches out to me and asks me, will you come do this? There's a much higher chance that I'll participate. But I'm not just going to open panel, cross my fingers, hope he lets me into the chat room type deal. Waiting 20 minutes for somebody to ask me a question directly, because I'm not going to speak over people. There's a lot of long-winded people on those Pedro Sunday night live streams when he lets people in. There's a lot of long-winded people that like to talk and think it's their big moment. And hey, man, I feel like if you want to know what Welty thinks about something, hey, you can come to my channel. You can sit here and ask me you can ask me right now. Tony said, Ryan, only mixtape 1 is for the kids. It's like Disney Ryan versus Miley Ryan. Yeah, the new stuff is a little more, how should we say? I'm a little bit more passionate about it. The first mixtape, I was just clowning around a little bit. I was trying to be like funny in almost every single one of them. Almost, not all of them, but I was, lots of puns. Not that I'm not still making puns in the music, especially this next song coming up. I mean, it's the entire thing is a. Does that count as a pun? Yeah. That counts as a pun. The entire thing is just a massive pun. But I mean, it's serious. It's serious stuff we're talking about in the new music. Very serious. Chris says, must be out of the loop. What happened? Oh, I don't know. I just think I think across gig tube, the entire space, I think, has just evolved, changed a lot. The people who participate in it, what they're still doing in it. We've seen all kinds of like previously gig tubers change their channel. And I mean, heck, even Pedro has been one of those people, flip-flopped a little bit. Y'all know on one hand, I'm a big Pedro guy. I like Pedro. I root for him. But on the other, I'm not a fan of people who toy with the audience. Like, I'm quitting DoorDash. I'm never doing DoorDash again. And then a week later, I'm back on DoorDash. I told y'all I don't play that game. I'm not gonna do that. And we did get a little bit of that from Pedro over the summer. We did. That's just a fact. It happened. It's okay. It's okay. It's just not my style. Tony says, I don't also prefer to be called a racist on people's channel for saying something about the illegals in my city. Yeah, see, I was going to let Tony speak for himself on that part. Yeah, I will let Tony speak for himself on his circumstance. All right. On that note, I'm going to go into QT and turn this scratch off in. I will be right back. They told me that would happen. In blackjack school, they told me that would happen. They said, hey, in real life, in your life, away from the job, in your own time, you're gonna use some of the practices that you use on the table And they talked about this specific example. I turned that $20 ticket in. I got $8 worth of scratch off tickets and $12 cash. And he went to hand me the cash. And I was like, put it on the counter, please, sir. Don't hand it to me. Set it on the counter, please. Because as a dealer, when people come to the table to buy in with cash and they want to just hand you cash, you can't take it out of their hand. You can't do it. Can't do it. Please put it on the table, sir. Ma'am, please put it on the table. So now when I'm at QT and I turn in a scratch-off ticket and he wants me $12. Sir, for the cameras, please put it on the counter. Just set it right there, please. Before I scratch these scratch-offs, let's move, well, at least I got an offer. It's still not a good one. Still not a good one. I'm not going 10.5 miles for $7. But what I will do is I'll move closer to the haircut shop, the barber shop. What do you call great clips? That's not really a barber shop, right? What do you call that? What do you call great clips? I guess you just call it a great clips. Am I crazy? Like there is a difference between a great clips and a barber shop, right? So same idea, same sort of function, but not really. You wouldn't really call great clips a barber shop, though. Tony says great clips is a hair butcher. Anyway, we'll work our way toward the great clips since this zone over here has not provided any opportunity. Maybe we'll get, we'll drive past the university. Now all the college students are back in town. The summer's over. Everybody's back. Maybe we'll go toward the university and have some better luck. Chris says hairdresser. That has a feminine connotation, though, doesn't it? That seems like a place that Caleb Williams would get his haircut. The hairdresser. Yeah, man, I had to read through some, procedures. I had to sign some papers about, slot machines, too. The slot machines are none of my business, really. But I still had to sign stuff about what we should do when somebody is trying to play at an advantage at a slot. I didn't even know that there was any possible way truly to play at an advantage on a slot machine. I still, even after reading all the paperwork, I still don't think there is. I'm reading it and I'm like, okay. I'm not really sure how I'm not really sure how by doing this they've created an edge for themselves. But okay, if you say so. What's up, Alex? How's it going? I'm not sure I'm driving the right direction at all. I have completely lost track of where I am. Man, I am rusty. How do I get to Great Clips? Oh, I forgot about that, Great Clips. No, let's go to this one. Oh, I forgot to give Kamala Harris my second point for what she did well last night. The first point was that she got on the stage with Trump, which takes balls. Because there's always a chance when he walks on a stage, he's going to get his fucking head blown off. So shout out to Kamala Harris for getting on stage with a, an actual OG. The second thing Kamala Harris did well last night was she did not laugh, which is a huge victory for her. I think she only laughed one time, and she kept it brief. Her laugh is so bad that she just shouldn't. Just don't. Don't even try. And that's hard to do. You're on a stage with Donald Trump for an hour and a half and you don't laugh? Man, that's tough. He's so funny, but she did a good job. Because what always happens is people are like, "Oh, look, it's Kamala Harris. Let me learn what she has to say. Let me consider her on my ballot." And then she laughs one time and people are like, "Oh, never mind. I'm not interested." I'm going to be led by somebody that laughs like that? No, thank you. Nope. Alex said, saw some Spark scammers in my market for the first time a week or so ago. Just as I was getting back into the app, orders are trash. Yeah, I've had nothing today. I've been live for 50 minutes. I've had a $2.75 offer for 6.5 miles. I had a $2 pizza cash, paying with cash offer that I was actually considering until I remembered that I didn't bring my pizza bag. And then I had a 10.5 mile, $7.25 offer that I had to turn down. Yeah, I mean, it's now to the point where you know, thank goodness that this opportunity that I found for myself to do something that I want to do and pays north of $30 an hour came up, because had it not, I would now probably be at the point where I'd be forced to look for something that I don't want to do. You know, either that or I would have tried, you know, well, I don't know. I mean, what would I have done? Embraced a W-2 driving job, and I'd be doing some sort of uh, full-time delivery with guaranteed hours, guaranteed routes, guaranteed income. Because what am I gonna? You see that number on the screen? You see that green number on the screen? What am I gonna do with that? I mean, I need a haircut. I have to have a haircut. Gotta pay for the haircut. Oh, you know what more we can talk about deeper than I did in the video? The Taylor Swift endorsement came. Did y'all see that? I didn't know about it because I don't follow Taylor Swift on Instagram, but that's apparently where it came. But yeah, I heard that, and I went on Instagram and I went and looked at it myself. So I did go look at it, and to no one's surprise, I mean, people act like it was still, you know, people act like her mind wasn't made up yet just because she hadn't said anything. To no one's surprise, she endorses Kamala Harris, and she says her 2 cents, and then she signs off Taylor Swift, childless cat lady. Because she thinks she's so funny, so clever, so witty. You know how much Travis Kelce could have freaking stirred the pot if moments after she put that on Instagram, he publicly announces a breakup? He should have said, after careful consideration, I regret to inform the entire world Taylor Swift has been broken up with. She has been given a taste of her own medicine. He should have pre-written a song. He should have emailed me and said, Welty, I need some help with some lyrics. Pre-write me a song. Pre-write me a breakup song for this childless cat lady endorsement that my girlfriend's about to put on Instagram. And I know people say, well, Taylor Swift, you know, this is one of the best lyricists of our time, maybe of all time. This is one of the best of our generation. This is one of the best we'll ever see at putting pen to paper. And putting it on a beat that sounds good. But I'll take my chances, man. I like my odds. I like my odds. You know why? Because I'm willing or able. I'm able to pen things that she cannot. There are places she cannot go. I've got more real estate available to me. You know, when I wrote the song Sellout, I thought about, should I like have a verse in here that specifically calls out people? Because I've got some bars lined up that I will bring into future songs, but I thought about, is this the song for it? And I decided in the end, no, this isn't the one. But I could have easily called her out by name in the song Sellout, and I decided not to. I'm going to get myself in trouble with Allison with this whole conversation. What's up, Brandon? Welcome to the chat. Just in time for me to call it quits. I'm sitting in the Great Clips parking lot now. We'll give it a few more minutes for DoorDash to come up with a proper order. In the meantime, we'll scratch some lottery tickets. Nothing yet. No good offers yet. Steve says, how is the new school year going with Allison? Oh, everything's good. Everything's good. I've gone to a soccer match. I've gone to a volleyball match. I've supported the kids. It's been good. They won both games. It's a sports school. They're really good. All the teams are good. They debuted a brand new field, new turf, new everything for the soccer team. It was really nice. Yeah, everything's going well. Thanks for asking. Alex said, ever thought about trading? What, like stocks, like day trading? Yeah, man. I've got a long history of doing that, actually. Tony says Taylor Swift couldn't tell the truth. Yeah, exactly. That's why I would be able to help Travis beat Taylor Swift in the breakup song. In the battle of the breakup songs, Travis would win with my help. And she's already, I mean, how many lines can you make about breakups? She's already like used her entire bank. That's why she keeps rhyming car with bar. Have you guys seen that video? Look up on YouTube after we're done here. Every example of Taylor Swift rhyming car and bar. I mean, it's the same thing over and over and over. And listen, before we get to the scratch off tickets, I'm not a hater. I'm truly not a hater. I'm just being honest about the situation. This is funny. I put this on Facebook. Less than 2 days ago. I posted this on Facebook somewhere around 20 or 24 hours before she endorsed Kamala Harris. And there it is so that you can see it. And I said, and I quote, categories of people that don't like Taylor Swift. Categories of people that don't like Taylor Swift. Number one, absurd black women jealous that Travis can date more than one shade of a woman. I said what I said. Let me quiet my phone down so that you can hear me. Categories of people that don't like Taylor Swift. Number one, absurd black women jealous that Travis can date more than one shade of a woman. Number two, idiot, middle-aged, often single men that think she doesn't belong in their precious football when in reality she has probably already caught up to those same men when it comes to understanding the game. Number three, Kim Kardashian, that speaks for itself. Number four, ridiculous leftists that are protective over Taylor spending any time with a MAGA patriot. They're all mad because she hangs out with Brittany Mahomes. Number 5, dishonest poor people that act like they wouldn't use a private jet had they been born with an ounce of creativity or talent. I don't even rep Taylor like that, but I always find myself fired up when somebody is so obviously maligned by the masses for nonsense. Taylor, you have FU money. You might as well FU somebody every once in a while. That's my message to Taylor Swift. I said that this shows you how integrous I am. I said that knowing within days we're going to get a Kamala Harris endorsement. It ain't about that. All right. Let's scratch off some tickets. Starting off with a $1 fast cash, win up to $5,000. We need to match 3 like symbols outside of the circle. So we're going to get 4 symbols and 3 of them have to match, essentially. To start off, we have 2 safes. All we need is 1 more safe, and we will win some money. We got it. 3 safes. Match 3 like symbols, win the prize shown in the prize circle. What's in the prize circle? $1. Break-even ticket. Next up, we have a $2 jumbo bucks loaded with prizes from $20 to $50. Win up to $50,000. This time we've come away with a loser. Next up, a $2 hit 100. Loaded with $100 prizes. Win up to 10 times. So what? We can win $1,000 bucks? $1,000 max win? Is that how this would work? We have again come up short. Loser. In the meantime, we've been offered $4 to drive 10 miles. I'm going to have to decline that. Somehow my acceptance rate during this shift went up from 3% to 4% without me having ever accepted an order. All right, final ticket, $3 Red Hot Bingo ticket. I don't think I've ever, I have definitely never ever done one of these. That's why I bought it. Win up to $75,000. Red lines pay double the prize. Okay. We got 4 bingo cards. Oh, this is fun. All right, we got 4 bingo cards. Can y'all see that? Each of these 4 cards has 2 lines that are red, which means they would pay double the prize. Wow, this is fun. You can win for a line. You can win for 4 corners. If you make an X, if you can X the entire thing, you get quite a bit of money. Oh, and there's a bonus card. Wow, what? Okay. Oh, wow. You can win up to $50 on the bonus card right here in the corner. $50. And what do we get here? It looks like we're going to get 28 opportunities at a bingo call. Wow. All right. This one's like pretty. See, this one's similar to the like crossword ones where you got to like actually play them and like focus on what you're doing. So let's knock it out. First call, we got N38. N38. Second call. Oh, 67. Oh, 67. B11. B11. Look at that. We've got B11 on the bonus card. On the $50 line. That'd be clutch. I will take a $50 bonus. B11. How about N39? This is going to take a long freaking time. Hey, I hope you stick around. We're about to run some watch time up on the Welty live stream. Tony says, back to Taylor Swift. You forgot the category of dads against witches. The next Taylor Swift album is going to be about Taylor Switchcraft. Oh, man. Tony says, Travis Kelce dates a practicing witch. N39. All right, next up. B14. B14. G46. I'm calling these out as if you guys have your own bingo cards at home to play along with me. Hey, before we continue, if you have a bingo card in a closet of your house or whatever, go ahead and pull one out. We'll play bingo together. Don't worry, I'll catch you up. N38, O67, B11, N39, B14, G46. Call out bingo in the live chat if you get a bingo. G46. I-20. Dude, for $3? For $3, this is actually like a decent amount of entertainment. You can make this last a little while here. I-20. I had 3 I-20s on my card, so that was a really good one right there. And 2 of them were red numbers. So that one was a nice one. Next up, I-25. I-25. Look at that. We've got I-25 on the bonus card. On my bonus card, if we get I-24, I win $10. Next up, G59. G59. O64. O64. I feel like this would be a fun thing for Joe Biden to do at his age. He could probably, we should have, next time we do this, we'll invite Joe Biden to play bingo. B8. B8. Yes, be like Biden. That's right, Joe. Be like Biden. B8. Next up, G58. G58. Okay, so by the way, I forgot that I had free spaces in the middle. So if I update my free spaces, if we get an I-24, then we win on the bonus card. If we get a G48, then I win $10 on card number 3. Yep. So far I've got 2 calls that would give me a $10 win. Brandon said, be like Brandon. That's right. Be like, let's go, Brandon. Tony said we should do an ice cream bingo for Biden. Yes, ice cream bingo night. Ice cream bingo night for the family. You can bring Hunter. Bring Hunter and the rest of the family. Tony said, while we're taking letters, let's play Wordle. I already did Wordle today. I did it in the morning. I did Wordle. It took me 5 attempts today. For anybody that plays Wordle, you'll probably beat me today. It took me 5 attempts. Did we do G58? Yeah, we already did G58. All right, next one. Just so you know, we're not even halfway done yet. I-21. I-21. Play along with me. I-21. How about 72? 72. All right, we got G55. 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 All right, G55 unlocked some more opportunity for us on the bonus card. With N42, we'll get $3. Or with 074, we'll get $30. $30 opportunity here. With 074, we've got 16 calls to go. And said it's like he's chaperoning a middle school prom. We're playing bingo. Playing bingo. All right. B15. B15. All right, we continue to get closer. Now with a G54. G54 would win $20. Let's just keep going. We've got lots of opportunities at this point. We got lots of opportunities. Next up, N40. N40. How about 071? 071. Oh, how badly I want to say bingo, but I can't yet. Don't cheat. Thank you, nobody in the chat, for cheating. We have had no bingo calls yet. Nick's here. Nick says, what the? Did you watch the video I posted in your comments this morning? I didn't see that. Sometimes when you like hyperlink a video in a comment, YouTube doesn't let it go through. I will check, Nick, I will check my blocked comments later today for your video. It says, Welty is going to end up like my dad who plays slot machines from Facebook games. You can play slots on Facebook now? Hey, we're having fun, though. How long have we been doing this for? 15 minutes? We got 15 minutes worth of entertainment out of a $3 scratch off. All right, next. I-29. I-29. Oh, 63. Oh, 60. Still no bingos in the chat for anybody playing bingo from home along with me. No bingos yet. All right. G48. G48. That's it. That's a winner. We got bingo. Bingo. Woo. Yes. Woo. We got a bingo. We got a bingo. $10 bingo. $10 bingo. But hey, we can win some more. There's no saying we can't win more. We can win some more. Brandon said Welty is going to work the bingo host at the same casino he works blackjack. I mean, isn't that was it Saul Goodman in Better Call Saul? Didn't he call bingo one time? Is that what it? He went to an old folks home and called bingo, I think. I'll be the Saul Goodman of South Carolina. Oh man. I celebrated bingo so hard that I might have actually scratched a number that has not been called yet. Okay, next number. N35. N35. There's absolutely no way. There's no way. The number, okay, y'all aren't going to believe me. The number that I scratched off was N35. It was the next number. It was an omen that created another line. Let me check that. B15, yes. I-20, yes. N35, G50. There's been no G50. Man. 067. We did have it. We need a G50. Dang, man. I was excited. I thought I won twice. I accidentally scratched G50 and N35 because I celebrated my bingo too hard. All right, let's hope for a G50. Dude, that's embarrassing. How do you mess up playing bingo? What is more humiliating than a premature bingo? Dude, you do not want to be the person in the bingo hall that prematurely shouts bingo and you don't actually have it. Yes, I do have one legitimate bingo. That's still true. We got B8. Let me make sure. B8, like master bait, B8. We got I-25. Yep. We got a free space. We got G48. G48. Yep, we got that. We got O64. Yes. Yeah, I have one legitimate bingo for $10. Remember, we've got 5 calls left. We win with an N42, O47, O69. That would be a fun way to win. O69, N32, G50, G54 would be another winner. So we've got more opportunities. G50 and O74 would be the 2 best outcomes right now. We've got I-26. I-26. Nick says more humiliating is scratching and getting $1,000 winner and finding out it's a prank ticket. Yeah, that's like actually cruel. I've seen stuff like that. That's freaking messed up. All right, we got G56, G56. O74 would now get me 2 wins. I would win twice with that O74. We've been looking for it for quite a while. We need O74. Next up, G49. G49, San Francisco. San Francisco. They had a good win too. Without Christian McCaffrey to come out there. Ayuk dropped a touchdown. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. By the way, let me show you guys this too. To be fair, I lost 2 separate $100 bets this weekend, but you know what we did? You know what we did? I found a $200 free bonus bet in my FanDuel account, and I used it. And here it is. There, so you can see it. I took the over. I took the over on San Fran and the Jets. Can y'all see that? There you go. There, took the over. We got a winner. We won $190. So we kind of broke even betting football this weekend. Even though Ayuk dropped a touchdown, we still got the over. All right, next one. We've only got 2 left. B1. B1, number 1, like Jalen Johnson. Got the interception for the Chicago Bears. B1. So now I would win with an I-19. I would win. With an I-24, I would win. Lots of opportunities still. Speaking of Jalen Johnson's interception, what's up, Blake? What's up, Blake? Speaking of the Jalen Johnson interception, check this bet out here, right here. Where's this bad boy at? I did a couple. Oh, here was one I was proud of. I hit a 3-leg parlay with a 30% profit boost. $10 turned into $75. I had Jameson Williams over 7.75 fantasy points. Travis Hunter over 84.5 receiving yards. Breece Hall over 14.5 fantasy points. I had a lot of losses, but there was a winner right there. I got that one to hit. What else? Where's my, here it is. Look at this one I've got. $100 power play. All 4 have to hit. It's a 4-leg parlay. It pays $1,000 at the end of a season. At the end of the season, if I win, it's $1,000. And look at that second one. We got Jalen Johnson, more than 1.5 interceptions for the entire football season. He already got one. It's only been one game, and he already got one. Now we need DJ Moore receiving yards. We need 3 100-yard receiving games from DJ Moore. We did not get that. We need 3,100 pass yards, basically. 3,100 from Bo Nix. Slow start, but I still think the potential's there. We need 6 receiving touchdowns from Chris Olave. Somehow that's the one that got me upset on week 1 was the Saints scored 47 points and none of them included a Chris Olave touchdown. That was a shame. That was a shame. Missed opportunity right there. So there is, where do I have Cortland Sutton? I thought I did somewhere. Where's that one at? No. I drafted Cortland Sutton in a few different fantasy leagues, though. Did you see the 66-yard field goal by Dallas? Yeah, it didn't even hit the crossbar, right? He just sunk it. All right. Y'all waiting for long enough. We got nearly 30 minutes out of this bingo card. I will be buying more of these tickets. This is exciting. All right. This is no wonder, man. Yeah, we got to get Joe Biden to play some bingo. What a much better life that would be for him. We got I-17 to finish it off. I-17. I'm not even going to scratch it if it doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't win me anything. All right. Well, it's a $10 win. It's a $10 win for me. In total, we return $11 on $8 invested. That's a $3 profit. $3 profit. That paid for the gas used during this live stream. We did just go an hour and 35 minutes without a single legitimate DoorDash offer. It's true. Listen, I hope you guys had a good time with me today. It was nice being live again. We got to talk about a couple good things. I don't know when I'll be live next. I might try to go live again next week. Maybe I'll try to go live again next week so that I can get all of your reactions in the live chat to the next song drop coming any day now. Any day. And it's going to be a good one. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weeks. And I'll see you next time on Welty.